It's your boy Mook, man, and this is the first episode of Mook Knows Ball. So on this episode, I'm not gonna do nothing too crazy since this is like, you know what I'm saying, the intro, the pilot, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna call it the intro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, in this episode, I'm gonna just get into some quick questions that I asked friends on IG. Told them to throw me some questions that they had, and from like Discord and shit. Of course, I'm gonna give y'all tell y'all a little bit about myself. You know what I'm saying? Shit, excuse me. But yeah, tell y'all a little bit about myself, and then the last topic is really like one of the questions type shit. But yeah, y'all will see once we get there type shit. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get straight into the questions. So my first question that I was asked was from my boy Derek, and he said, "Who are my top five college quarterbacks heading into next season, bruh?" All right, so to go ahead and pop it off, in my opinion, I think the best quarterback gonna be Garrett Nussmeier. I know my little partners who gonna watch the video about that, you know, like, bro, this nigga LSU fan, which I'm gonna get into later. But nah, it's just bias aside though. Like, I feel like he the best quarterback in college football. Shit, we seen what he did last year. You know what I'm saying? Carrying that LSU offense. The offense wasn't the problem. It was the damn defense. Like, everybody, if you watch, you know what the problem was. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we got Garrett Nussmeier first. The second quarterback, this might be crazy, but I think he gonna project and be that guy by the end of next college season. But it's Lenore Sellers out of South Carolina. I said something about him in one of the last Pro Conversations episodes, but yeah, I don't know. Like, if you go watch the film, man, like, he was a freshman last year doing all that shit that he did. Like, his mobility, his eyes when he in the pocket, his awareness, you know what I'm saying? His arm talent, I should say, it's there, bro. And he was just a freshman last year, so truthfully, I can't wait to see South Carolina this year, him in that offense. The third person that I would probably have to go with, it'd probably be Caden from Colorado. I don't know if he got that starting spot for sure, or if Julian gonna be starting. That's a whole nother topic. But yeah, I think that's the third best quarterback heading into next season, just based off what he did last year with Liberty. And then he going in there, he finna be coached by Dion. You know what I'm saying? And he's already a good quarterback. So we seen what Dion just did with his son. You know what I'm saying? So, and then it's not to say it like that, but we know where Colorado plays, so it ain't like he playing no damn LSU's and no Alabamas or nothing like that. So I definitely think he'll be one of those guys next season. Not saying he know like Heisman or nothing like that, but definitely one of those guys. With the fourth spot, I'm gonna have to go with DJ Lagway. Nah, it's like a mix up between him and Archie Manning, I want to say, but DJ just has more film. You know what I'm saying? More, you know what I'm saying? I was able to see more shit by him than Arch, because he was getting in when Quinn Ewers Arch was getting in when Quinn Ewers was getting injured. Like, he got like injured like 3 different times last year type shit. But yeah, DJ Lagway, he got hella arm talent, and I think this year, like, we really see that shit for the full season, because last year they didn't get their shit together until like a little bit past the halfway mark of the season type shit. Like, that second half, like, not gonna lie, but them boys started going crazy. Like, they went on a crazy winning streak, I want to say, to end out the season. But yeah, definitely, I think it's gonna be a big year for him. And then, like I said, that fifth guy is gonna be Archie Manning. Just basing it off what we seen last year from, you know what I'm saying, them games that he got in when Quinn Ewers was injured and the blowouts. You know what I'm saying? We know what he capable of. He got that Manning in him. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely see him doing something, especially with the Team Texas guys. Shit, they always got, you know what I'm saying, those guys. Like, it's one of those schools. So I don't think he got too much to worry about. And shit, he got that shit in him already, bro. And I think he gonna be just fine. But to go on to the next question is from my boy Pedro, and he say, well, he asked, how do I feel about the Marcus Smart trade, signing? And I ain't gonna lie to him, we got into that like episode 6 or 7. I ain't gonna cap to you, twin. I can't remember exactly which one, but I'm pretty sure it's off in that range. You know what I'm saying? But maybe 5 through 7 type shit. But not to spend too much time on it, they got that POA defender that they get. You know what I'm saying? Sick him out there. I'm really waiting to really talk about it Cause I want to know if he got a starting role for sure. You know what I'm saying? Or if he gonna be like the 6-man type shit. You know what I'm saying? Where he gonna be getting kind of like the starter minutes, but just coming off the bench start the game. Or is he just gonna be running with the bench unit? Is he gonna, you know what I'm saying, be that guy for the bench? I want to see with that. I had mentioned that in episode 2. But yeah, but it's a good signing though for sure. Like no matter if he coming off the bench or like he was just injured in Memphis where he was at and shit. I mean, oh shit, in Washington. So yeah, bro. Like I think they got a good piece of their team. You know what I'm saying? Not just like no crazy ass pickup. You know what I'm saying? When you like, oh god, we got down or nothing like that. But it's definitely a good piece to add to your team though for sure. But to get into the next question is from that boy Jace, and he asks my top 5 boxers and why. Okay, truthfully, bro, with all these guys that I'm finna name is I guess you could say how entertaining they were to me. Like this. That's slick what they my favorite boxer type shit, and like I like they, you know what I'm saying, I like the way they box type shit, you know what I'm saying, that like did it, like I don't really have like no other than Roy Jones Jr., which I'm getting to, like it ain't really like no, you know what I'm saying. So the first one is of course Roy Jones Jr. I don't know, I feel like that was the first guy that I ended up like doing research on type shit, you know what I'm saying, and me like that was like the first boxer that I knew like that I seen with my eyes, like that I was able to talk about like with friends type of shit, you know what I'm saying, like. But don't get me wrong, like my granddad, like he used to play like all the old fights, like Muhammad Ali and all that shit, Sugar Ray Leonard and all that, you know what I'm saying, but Sugar Ray Robinson, but whichever one of them niggas, they got them Sugar Ray. But anyway, yeah, Roy Jones was just like, then I feel like that was kind of my, even though I wasn't like no damn teenager or nothing like that, or even like I wasn't even 10, you know what I'm saying, I was more like 6, 7, but really, he was more like, in 99, like, you know what I'm saying, so I was, you know what I'm saying, I was like right there, you know what I'm saying, so I was able to see that shit with my granddad, you know, and then when I got older, be like, oh yeah, bro, that's what we were looking at, bro, Roy Jones, though, you know what I'm saying, but yeah, Roy Jones, that's like my favorite boss, like, that's like my GOAT type shit, but the other 4 guys that I'm finna name, like this, truthfully, this not even fit me no order, like this just, these guys that I fuck with, and I watch the most, I guess, okay, yeah, these guys that I watch the most, for sure, I ain't gonna count. Of course, the first one, Floyd. I feel like, well, second, my bad. Second is Floyd. I feel like that shit is self-explanatory, to be honest. It's Floyd, bro. Money Man, like, Floyd, Money Mayweather, like, if you don't know, I guess go do some research, bro. I'm not finna, you know what I'm saying? We got down third, I had to say like I guess you say Manny Pacquiao, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like the same shit with Floyd, like that speed shit. Floyd more, you know what I'm saying, on the defensive tip, you know what I'm saying, like that defense lead the offense shit, you know what I'm saying, but yeah, nigga Pacquiao fast as hell, bro, you know what I'm saying, and being a young nigga who ain't used to, you know what I'm saying, just do that, you know what I'm saying, so fuck Pacquiao, fourth guy, I don't care, just, like really this, what's the word, I literally just said this shit, god damn, this like generation, like Tank ass, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna say Tank / Ryan. I fuck with both of them, you know what I'm saying? And I fuck with how they box, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn style, you know what I'm saying? And goddamn Tank a he a damn Floyd disciple, you know what I'm saying? So, no, he coming with, like, we done seen his fights, you know what I'm saying? So, we ain't gotta say too much about that either, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like I'm saying no crazy shit like James Tony or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't doing all that now. I ain't gonna do a lie to you. But fifth, I had to say, I don't care, I had to say Adrien Broner. I ain't gonna cap. Like, the nigga was funny as hell. Like, and he was putting belt for a little minute. Then he started getting beat on, you know what I'm saying? But that's one of the topic. Hey, you know, like, them for sure, like, feel like top 5 dudes that I watched when I was growing up. Don't get me wrong, I watched hella box. You know what I'm saying? Like, my whole family, like, the dude, like, everybody like boxing, you know what I'm saying? So, but to go on to the next question, it's one more from Jace. And he asks, should KD be remembered as the best scorer of all time or one of the best? And before I answer that, I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. I had to give y'all a little time, you know what I'm saying? Think about what y'all gonna say or what y'all opinion is on it, you know what I'm saying? But me personally, should he be remembered as the best scorer of all time? I do feel like that, truthfully. But there are a couple players that you can argue. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna argue no player. Like, if you arguing Curry as the best scorer of all time, okay, I mean, I ain't mad at it. I feel like when it comes to that and when you just get to breaking it down, you know what I'm saying, whether it's like all the levels of scoring, you know what I'm saying, that'd be cool, you know what I'm saying, like, that's where it be an argument. But then once we get to the numbers, like the shot attempts and shit, that's where like the argument kind of like died down, because it's like after we get to stay in that, it's like what the hell we talking about? Truthfully, I'm not gonna count with KD. We talking about somebody that hasn't averaged under 25 since he was a rookie. You know what I'm saying? One of the most craziest injuries, bro. He ain't bounced back from it. Don't get me wrong, he isn't as explosive as he used to be, but shit, y'all see what he do, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, should he? Slick? But like I'm saying, like, it's a couple people you can argue. I ain't finna just get named for now. But there's a couple people you can argue, because I'm not gonna be the person to argue nobody a better score than him. I ain't gonna count. Like, I know nigga might be like Melo, Grady. You know, that cool, bro. Like, if you feel like that, at least y'all naming guys who was like that. You know what I'm saying, when it came to scoring. Like, but I'm saying the KD, bro. I ain't gonna count. In my opinion, yeah, it should be KD. But in my opinion, he should be recognized as the best scorer of all time. But I'm not mad if you feel like he should be one of the best. Or like, I'm not really gonna debate with you type shit. That's what I really mean. Like, I'm not really gonna be like, hell no. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like your ass said, I don't know, fucking George Iceman Gervin. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But in the last question, bro, Rod asks, why is Lamar better than Josh Allen? And that's gonna be the question that we roll back to after I, you know what I'm saying, do this next little section. So now, before I get into that, I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about me real quick. Of course, y'all know, bro, I go by Mook. You know what I'm saying? I think we been established that. You know what I'm saying? But I go by Mook, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got down shit. My favorite player. No, I ain't gonna get into my favorite player. Yeah. A little bit about me, bro. I ain't a cat, man. I love basketball. Like, this whole little like podcast and shit, like, this popped up from like us being in the PlayStation chat, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. All the hell we do is like debate sports, bro. Just different topics. Like, they scroll on Twitter, hey, bro, y'all seen what he ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're just talking about sports just in general. Now, even if it's not a debate just having, you know what I'm saying, a combo about it. You know what I'm saying? We just always talking about sports and shit. Folks done always, you know what I'm saying, been like, boy, Mook, but y'all had need to start a podcast, something, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for cousins, friends, you know what I'm saying? Folks I didn't just talk ball with from Twitter, you know what I'm saying? Instagram and all that shit. Yeah, so I guess you could say, like, that's the reason I started this podcast, you know what I'm saying? Because I love ball, bro, and a lot of folks around me was encouraging me to do it, you know what I'm saying? Especially Jace, you know what I'm saying? Why, you know what I'm saying? Me and him got, you know what I'm saying, the pod going on, as y'all have been watching the episodes, hopefully, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, like, especially with Jace, like, that's probably who I done debated ball with the most, no cap. Like, not even just debated ball, just have a conversation about it, you know what I'm saying? Probably him, man. You know what I'm saying? As y'all see us on the goddamn pod. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, bro, like, I don't really have like no team where like y'all gonna catch me like 20 years from now, bro, and like everybody my favorite team. Like, this still my favorite team. I ain't gonna lie, as of right now, it's not like that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And nah, in the NCAA, that's locked down. Like, I fucked with them teams. Like, I didn't fuck with no player that made me fuck with the team. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these other you know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, so NBA wise, bro, my favorite player got down Kevin Durant. Hence, you know what I'm saying, why Jason had asked that KD question. Yeah, bro, that's my dog, bro. You know what I'm saying? A realistic KD fan. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with none of that trolling shit that I be seeing. A lot of these folks be on X with, you know what I'm saying, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, bro. But they be on that shit with, you know what I'm saying? I could be realistic and I can actually talk ball with when it come to Kevin Durant, bro. That shit he did with Golden State, it was lame, bro. I ain't gonna care, bro. But I'm not gonna care what y'all need can't deny is he went there and he won 2 finals MVPs. That's something we can't deny. I'm not gonna care, bro. No matter what type of narrative y'all try to push it, that shit was lame, bro. Don't get me wrong. I'm with y'all. Like, but, bro, NFL wise, I ain't gonna cap, bro. Like, I'm gonna be 100 with y'all, bro. Like, growing up, twin, like, I never had, like, just an NFL team, bro. Like, growing up, I had fucked with LaDainian Tomlinson, and I fucked with AP. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was a little short nigga, you know what I'm saying? A little fast short nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, like, always playing running back. Like, that's what I looked up to. You know what I'm saying? So I never really picked up on like a team, bro. Where I was like, especially back then, like I was never like one just rooting for a team. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. It was up until like high school, like up after high school and shit. Like, of course, that Lamar in them drafts, bro. Like, more and more y'all get to know me. Like, I'm one of them dudes, bro. Like, I don't just like the game, bro. I love this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of them folks who gonna be like, hey, bro, in the draft, like, I'm not gonna cap. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. A lot of my takes, bro, have aged like fine wine. I promise to y'all, bro. Jay's probably gonna see this, and he probably gonna mention something, whether it's in the comments or like next video or on hip hop. He probably gonna mention some take I had, bro. I don't know what he talking about. I don't know what he talking about. If it involved the words, I don't know what he talking about, bro. I don't know what he talking about at all. Wait, yeah, bro, like, so yeah, like around high school, bro, like when that Lamar in them draft, like, bro, felt like that nigga was a sleeper, bro. I ain't gonna cap. I didn't like Josh Rosen. I ain't like Sam Darnold. I feel like they had pro games, like they would. What Sam Darnold is now, like that's what I expected him to be, like a quality backup. You know what I'm saying? He returned last year and shit. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? And now he in Portland. I said Portland, but Seattle. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, they got it. Okay. Yeah, but Sam Darnold, you know what I'm saying? He cool and shit. But back to get on topic, I had just fucked with Josh Allen type of shit. I feel like, I don't know, bro. I feel like he had the best arm, bro, in that draft. Like, if I'm not mistaken, Pat was the year before. Was he saying draft? I always do this shit with this draft, bro. I always mix up these niggas draft, bro. But I don't think I'm tripping on. I think Pat was there a year before them. But yeah, bro. So I seen the whole goddamn Nathan Peterman nigga. I seen all them niggas starting before Josh, bro. I was there for that shit. Niggas throwing 3 interceptions before halftime and shit, bro. Throwing 2 more, like, at the end, like, bro. I was there for all that shit, bro. The LaShawn McCoy snow game and shit, bro. I was there, bro. I don't care. And I had fuck with they alternate all red jersey. Like, bro, I fuck with that shit. And they little Buffalo helmet, they got the little Buffalo on it. Like, I had fuck with that shit, though. That was another reason that made me fuck with him. But yeah, bro. Like, so Josh Allen is why I fuck with the Bills. So you can say the Bills my favorite team, but that shit just based off Josh Allen. Just like in the NBA, KD my favorite player, so the Rockets my favorite team right now. You know what I'm saying? Don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna care all that goddamn. Well, you don't like your own time, bruh. I don't give a fuck about none of that, bro. I ain't gonna care. I like who I watched first, bro. Who I was able to lay eyes on first, bro. That's who I like. I ain't gonna care. A nigga never be able to change that about me, bro. Like, I seen nigga, man, bro. I ain't finna mention that. That kitty nigga, they were playing in Hornet jerseys and shit that said Oklahoma City, bro. Like, the ones they was wearing when Katrina hit, bro. Like, come on, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Like, nigga can't. They was playing in damn training shirts, bro. Like, nigga can't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to this shit, bro. But yeah, bro. Then when it comes to NCAA, for basketball, I fuck with the Tar Heels, man. You know what I'm saying? North Carolina, you already know what's going on, man. I ain't gotta get too much into that shit. I really got into them. Cause shit, they were the first team I seen they had Jordan on their shit. And then I heard like they get shoes, like they get special shoes made for them type shit, and they get them bitches pre-release and all that shit. All that, but that five, bro, that's what I'm trying to go and I get scholarship and shit, bro. So yeah, North Carolina the basketball, but for football I fuck with LSU. That cause of my boy Takemi. Shout out to my boy Takemi, man. 6th grade, bro, I met Brad. Like, I ain't really know too much about college football and shit, bro. Like, nigga try to put me on, man. God, like, I think I remember that season. I think 6th grade, yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Or it could have been like 7th, 8th or some shit. I don't know. But Justin Jefferson's brother was at quarterback, Jared Jeffries. God, bro, that was the year he had put me on, bro. That's around the time Tyrann Mathieu, Patrick Peterson, all them niggas get there, but Eric Berry, wrong. Like, boy, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that been my team. Now, them college teams, them been my 2 teams. So I was little. Like, them shit ain't never changed, bro. Like, but I do fuck with I had fucked with Florida State. Not saying like that was my favorite team or nothing like that, but I had fucked with Florida State, and I was fucking with Clemson. But yeah, other than that, like LSU over all them niggas though. Like, goddamn, yeah, bro. Like, shit, bro. I feel like with that diving into myself shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gonna get to know me the more and more like episode that we make, the more and more I go about this shit, y'all gonna see. You know what I'm saying? The more and more I get to expressing my opinions on, you know what I'm saying, different topics, y'all gonna see, you know what I'm saying, who I am or what type of person y'all think I am, you know what I'm saying? But to go ahead and get to that last topic though. So Rod asked me, why is Lamar better than Josh Allen? And so I'm gonna go ahead and answer that. But the last topic that I'm finna get to is well, actually I am. So to answer your question, why is Lamar better than Josh Allen? In my opinion, he is not better than Josh Allen, and you know this. But if you feel like Lamar is better than Josh Allen, I'm not mad at you. It's not like you said Baker Mayfield or Justin Herbert or nothing. You said an elite AP winning nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't saying nothing crazy. Like you ain't saying what? Like we can have a debate about it, and I can tell you why I would take Josh over. You know what I'm saying? Lamar, we could debate. You know what I'm saying? But it's not gonna be no debate that turn hostile. Cause like shit, bro, that's your favorite player. I ain't gonna care. Like shouldn't no debate turn hostile. But what I mean is like, you know what I'm saying? Like the debate start getting intense or nothing like that. Like, cause I mean, bro, I don't care. Like this, it's not a bad argument. Like, but yeah, bro, hey Rod, you know, I don't think he better than Lamar. You know, I mean, I don't think he better than Josh, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why you add that, bro. But the last topic though, since he brought that up, I get my first ever topic. I'll be fucking the shit. So basically, the fucking MVP shit from last year, bro. The MVP race, bro, from last year. That shit been getting brought up because, you know what I'm saying, the season's finna start. Of course, niggas need something to talk about, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, excuse me. That shit getting brought up and basically, like, I don't know. I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Please don't get me wrong. But I feel like one of the biggest posts is a nigga saying like, bro, this shit crazy. Lamar was really robbed of the MVP with voodoo. And before, you know what I'm saying, I say anything. Let me go ahead and say this, cause I got partners who Ravens fans. Like we talked about this shit all throughout the season last year. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna cap, y'all. Let's be realistic. The same way Lamar deserved that shit, bro. I'm not gonna cap, bro. Lamar, I keep doing that shit. The same way Lamar deserved that shit, bro. Josh Allen deserved it the same, bro. I'm not gonna cap. All that, bro, they gave him a goddamn pity MVP, bro. That shit, that's just not true, bro. I'm not gonna cap. Goddamn, you can bring up, like, you know what I'm saying? Bro, but they lost head to head, bro. That's not how that shit determined. For sure, at least not no damn week 4 game. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, to go over their stats real quick, just to refresh minds, Lamar ended the season with 67 completion rating, 4,172 passing yards, 41 passing TDs, 4 interceptions. He had a 119.6 rating, 915 rushing yards, 4 rushing touchdowns. And Josh had a 64 completion rate, 3,731 yards, 28 passing TDs, 101.4 rating, 6 interceptions. I don't know if I said that. Make sure that I said that. 531 rushing yards and 12 rushing touchdowns. And them just, you know what I'm saying, the base stats. I ain't even, between the two, Josh Allen won the turnover shit because he didn't lose no fumbles. So he only had those 6 interceptions. I want to say. Don't quote me. But I know for a fact that Josh won the shit. But so to get more into this, so like I said, bro, Lamar deserved it. Don't get me wrong, he did, bro. Like, just like you know how like even last year, like somebody had to come in second type shit. Like that's just how this shit work, bro. Like I'm not gonna cap. Like only one person can win this award, bro. And both of these niggas had great years. You know what I'm saying? We go to Lamar's side. You know what I'm saying? Like we said, really the argument for Lamar is, you know what I'm saying, the stats. And don't get me wrong, like stats play a big ass part. Don't get me wrong, like of course, fucking course. You know what I'm saying? He had the 3rd seed. You know what I'm saying? In the AFC. I'm trying to think. I think he had higher QB rating. Josh had a higher QBR. But and the crazy part about it, I think that shit was like with the QBR shit, that shit was like by a point like 2. But other than that, bro, like I don't know, cap. We get into the shit like that happened last year with Josh, bro. Like when you factor in everything, bro, it's like I'm not cap. How you gonna say a nigga like this don't deserve it? I'm not gonna cap. And this bias aside, like this, me just being a fan of the game, like just being real. Like he broke, and I'm not exaggerating. I promise to you. If you go on the Bills website and go look at last season, and you look week by week, that man broke a record, whether it was an NFL record or it was a team record. Every week, every game, he was breaking some type of record. I ain't gonna cap. Real time now. Like I'm talking about, he's breaking a record, whether it's NFL or team record, every week. So if you go look at every week, it's multiple things that he broke for almost every week. Like, you know what I'm saying? Every game he breaking their record and got them doing this. He had a game last year where he had 6 total touchdowns. Like, we had the 2nd seed going into the playoffs. We gave the Chiefs they only loss of the season. We gave the Lions a loss. And they was like, if I'm not mistaken, at the time when we played them, when they first or like tied with the Eagles or some shit like that, and that dropped them down, like gave one of the top dogs in the NFC, beat them. Like, and this second half of the season now, we ain't talking about no first couple weeks now. We talking about the second half of the season when niggas got shit figured out. You know what I'm saying? Not taking shit away from Lamar, cause they were turned. But when you also factor in the fact that we was playing so much belt to ass, bro. Josh set equivalent to 12 quarters, bro. That's 3 whole games. So we know for sure one of them was the last game, the very last game of the season where we played the Patriots, whoever the fuck we played. He took one snap, boom, went straight out just to keep on his streak. You know what I'm saying? Continue his games. So that's one game. He still has enough time. Like, he still set out 8 quarters, 2 games worth without that last game that didn't matter to us, cause we locked down the 2nd seed. Like, we was, if I'm not mistaken, we was one of the first teams in the AFC to lock down, you know what I'm saying, a for sure seed. I think I'm tripping. The Chiefs did that, bro. But no, we was like, we the only team in history to have like 13 wins, bro, and only have like 1 All-Pro player, some shit like that. It's some crazy ass stat, but yeah. Just looking at the other shit, bro, like, so let's take into account, you know what I'm saying, if he played, not even played, but just played more, you know what I'm saying, like, he could have had those stats. Like, not saying like that, because Lamar set some time too, you know what I'm saying, but he had to play a last game of the season, you know what I'm saying, like, we was straight, win, lose, draw, we was straight, I ain't gonna count, you know what I'm saying, you could say, bro, y'all in that weak ass AFC East, bro, what the fuck you want us to do about it, bro, I ain't gonna count. Them years when the Patriots, Dolphins, niggas was making the play. Y'all want to say that shit then? We was still playing belt ass when goddamn the Patriots was coming into the playoffs with the #1 defense and shit. We was still putting 48 on them niggas and shit, bro. Like, but anyway, yeah, bro. Like, I don't want to like spend too much time on this shit though. Like, but it was an argument for both niggas, bro. I ain't cap. There was an argument. Like, when you just look at the stat box, okay, cool. Yeah. You would say, yeah, all right, man. Yeah, like, but come on, bro. I'm not gonna count once again. Come on, bro. We just have to be realistic. Like, Josh had the lowest like turnover percentage, bro. Like, ever, literally. Like, it was just Peyton Manning, not Josh Allen. Like, that's taking a sack, fumbling the ball, or throwing an interception. This shit was like a .3. We was the first offense to average 3 points per drive since like the 2012 Broncos, 2013 Broncos. And before that, 2010, 2007 Patriots did this shit with 1 AP player. 1. Maybe they took that into consideration. You look at the other team, it's AP niggas around this bitch. Kyle, Raquan, Derek. You know what I'm saying? It's niggas right here, bro. Marlon, Humphrey. You know what I'm saying? Shouter did more with less. I'm not gonna cap. Stat-wise, bro did more. You know what I'm saying? But we did more with less, just being 100. We beat the top niggas in the AFC. Don't get me wrong, yeah, bro. We lost in the fucking AFC championship, bro. But we talking about the fucking regular season when it comes to MVP. We didn't care. We gave them niggas their own loss. If it wasn't for us, bro, them niggas would have did what Brady couldn't even do. No, I'm saying Brady did. But anyway, y'all get what I'm trying to say. Like, niggas would have did some crazy shit. We stopped that, bro. The Lions, bro. We beat them niggas, bro. Putting 30 on everybody. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't have lost that Rams game, bro. That should be one loss that shouldn't have been on our shit last year. No, I'm cap. Defense. My defense ass. Goddamn, but yeah, bro. I ain't cap. Like, matter of fact, let's just talk about some of this shit. So let's just talk about some of this shit that I just went over. The 2024 Bills, bro, are the first 13-plus win team in the modern era to have 1 or fewer AP selections, bro. We was the first team in NFL history to beat 2 14-plus win teams in one season. In those games, Josh Allen had, in the Chiefs game, he had 317 total yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 turnover. The game against the Lions, he He had 430 total yards, 4 total TDs, no turnovers. Like I said, he had one of the purest QB seasons of all time, bro. He had the lowest percentage of plays with a sack, fumble, or INT, like I said. His is 4.17 and 6. Peyton Manning had a 4.21, and in 2021, Ben Roethlisberger had a 4.33. Elite guys, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. We tied with the most consecutive games with 30 plus points, bro, in a single season, bro. You wanna know what other teams did some shit like that, bro? The 2013 Broncos, the 2010 Patriots, the 2007 Patriots. Like I said, the 2000 round. Let's see what else we got. We had the highest TD drive percentage, bro. 36%. We keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you go look at the wide receiver play, like, not saying it was just downright terrible, but if you look at these charts that I'm looking at, you'll be like, what the fuck? He had a reason to win it. You know what I'm saying? He had a reason to win it. Because if we weren't supposed to win it, bro, you know, I ain't gonna say that. But, yeah, bro, like, I'm finna end this shit off because let's just cut all the bullshit, bro. I'm not gonna count. Both of the niggas had a great season, bro. Not gonna count. Shit. They both had a great season, bro. One of them niggas had to win, bro. And it was just all that pity MVP shit, bro. Like, nigga not trying to hear that. I'm not gonna count. Because if he would have played them 12 fucking quarters, bro, his stats would have looked better. Like, and we just looking at stats, bro. Why the fuck Joe Burrow didn't win it, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, all that win-loss, bro, that's not a QB stat. I can't lie to you. It's not. And I feel like Joe Burrow is, like, the sole reason we can say that, bro. Like, when your defense is out there and they letting niggas score 40 points when the niggas can barely score 20 on good teams, I ain't count, bro. I'm an air game, like, bro, what the fuck you want a nigga to do, bro? They got one of the worst rated Lions, bro, and he still had down there 5,000 passing yards last year. 40 pass touchdowns. So if we just base it off stats, then Joe Burrow should have won the shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, but putting everything, bro, like, Josh, bro, he won that shit, bro. Let's get on to next season, bro. Niggas shouldn't even still be talking about dead shit, truthfully, bro. Niggas want to talk about the MVP from last year, bro. Like, so don't do that shit with this one. I'm not gonna count. But that was a crazy ass MVP. I'm not gonna count. We can get in that, but I understand why he won it though. I'm not gonna count. So I'm not gonna argue with nigga. But like, that one fish. I'm not gonna count. Cause nigga be on our ass cause we lost that week 4 match, and then I ain't gonna count, shot it through that bitch 9 for 30 against the Texans, bro. And we lost that bit. Y'all be on here ass about that, bro. Now I'm capped to the only 2 bad games. Like, real deal terrible game, bro. Y'all can find for last season. And it was week 4 and 5. Or 3 and 4. However that shit went. I think we played the Texans first. No, we played the Texans out. But, yeah, bro. That just be fine, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, it's okay, bro. Let's get on to next season, bro. And hopefully, like, shit, we have another goddamn... We have another MVP race like we just did, shit. Where we can debate who need to win that bit. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, hey, bro. It's your boy Mook, man. And this has been the intro to Mook Knows Ball. Hey, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the episode. And I hope y'all tune back in, man. Go ahead, like, subscribe, comment, all that, man. Feel free to ask me questions, bro. You know what I'm saying? Anything y'all want to ask. I'm gonna drop my IG, everything, for all my platforms in the, y'all know what I'm trying to say, bro. I'm gonna drop it down though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop it down though. And yeah, bro, follow me. You know what I'm saying? Interact with me. You know what I'm saying? Especially on like X. Like, I just comment on random sports posts. You know what I'm saying? With my takes and shit like that. Sometimes retweet them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, don't be scared to interact with me. You know what I'm saying, bro? If you haven't already, tune in to my boy Jace. You know what I'm saying? He got his pilot up. You know what I'm saying? And if you also haven't already, if you ain't been watching the pro conversation, then what's going on, Jack? You know what I'm saying? But if I was the first video you ever seen from us, bro, you know what I'm saying, and you want to see some more of this, you know what I'm saying, I would say as of right now more on the basketball tip, you know what I'm saying, but we definitely are still getting into football as it's getting closer. But yeah, if you like the vibe right here, bro, you'll definitely love pro conversation, bro. So after you done liking this video, and if you had a question, asking that question, you know what I'm saying, you'll probably see it in the related, you know what I'm saying, or just click on our profile and you'll see our last episode, number 13, just came out for me on, y'all should get this episode like 2 days from now. So I'm gonna say 5 days ago, you know what I'm saying? But if not, hey, that's our last, you know what I'm saying? my last episode. But yeah, man, it's been Mook. We are out of here, man. Hope y'all have a blessed day.